Howdy lads and lasses, it's the Lonely Rogue here, back with more Rimworld. I believe this is episode 4, if all has gone according to plan. And we still don't have much happening. Foster here is recovering from malaria soon, so that's good. And hello. Why don't you get right here? Then you get right here. Okay. Did she just get shot? No. She's still not in a good way, though. What is your medical skill? 6. Why don't you get self-tend enabled? And then you should probably also have self-tend enabled. Yes. However, in this case, it would be better for you if he would get on his game and heal you. There we go. What an exciting intro to a very boring episode. It's like he's making fun of himself, because we both know he was the cook there. I'm pretty sure that the cooking skill level has something to do with light level, so we should probably make sure that he has enough light to see by. In other news, we're going to go ahead and switch to corn in this greenhouse here, because it produces more food. Rice just grows faster. Why is he moving so slow? Ah, I have the food poisoning. Oh yeah, that's convenient. That really is convenient, though. No sarcasm. Alright, I think now might be the time to go ahead and... That's going to be too far away, because I used 100% world generation. Anyway, let's go ahead and build the doors and the embrasures on our base here. Eventually I'm going to upgrade those to stone so that my base doesn't burn down. Same thing with these walls here. However, the internal part, to save resources, I'm just going to keep steel. Unless I get to a situation where they burn down, in which case I'm going to go ahead and replace it with stone. But theoretically, this should be fine. Wow. Okay. Oh, goody. Infection. Isn't that just great? Eh? Why don't you, arrest her? This is probably going to use the last of my medicine if I, do that. Why don't you go ahead and release her as well? Because she should stay in our colony. Yeah. That's great. If her infection gets too bad, I'm just gonna cut off her foot and install a wooden one. Or a peg leg. Same thing. It does look like the immunity is going up far faster than the infection is, though. And this isn't even a great tending. Should probably go ahead and let the medicine be used. How long until this needs tending? Can tend now. Jared, do me a flavor and tend her. Aren't you gonna use the medicine? No? Okay. It's no es bueno. Oh well. Alright. What can we get shelf-wise here? That is not what I meant to do. This will give me a place to store some weapons and such. Man, this misclicking of blueprints is just really great, you know? I do the same thing when I try to build graves, and that's even worse. Where should I put the batteries when I get them, though? How about, like, right there? It'll probably work. Oh, heck, I got distracted here. Just redditing very loudly. Looks like the infection has been immunized, gained an immunity. However the hell you want to say it. Let's go ahead and throw in lamps here and here. I'm gonna finish off this comet. This part of Rimworld tends to be a little slow, just in case you haven't noticed. There's not much going on. Ah, speaking of graves, I know I mentioned those earlier with my misclicking problem. I should probably build a couple for these raiders. I'm not going to eat them after all, that gives a mood penalty. Let's tame these. Are there any others on this map? Perhaps a younger male somewhere? No? Okay. Imagine just eating nothing but rice all day, every day. It would probably kill you. You wouldn't get the right amount of nutrients and vitamins. All that jazz. Looks like a friend of mine's finally online on Steam. He hasn't been here in a while. Speaking of, the guy who added me on Steam from Reddit, I haven't seen him online at all since he added me. Feels bad. What are these cargo pods dropping? Oh, that is great. Please. I'd like to get batteries before I expand and build another one of these down here. But if that starts taking too long, I'll go ahead and do it so that I can start with my silver production. Because growing some smoke leaf or some cotton, etc. is going to be pretty important when I need to start buying medicine soon. Manhunter pack. Alpha beavers. Well, at least this alpha beaver, 2 alpha beavers. Is that it? Yeah. At least they aren't going to be eating any trees. That's all I can say about that. That's all I have to say about that. I'm allowed to make fun of that. I'm Southern. Just FYI. Looks like they're coming in on this side, which means I'm gonna consolidate the two of you over here. Convenient. Are you coming up? Okay, how about you get right here, and you get right there. That should make this alpha beaver path up here to get him, in which case they can both shoot at him, because I think Jared here is going to have a bit more range than this submachine gun with Dominica. There we go. And that, my good lads, is how you work smarter and not harder. I don't really have anything to say. It's kind of sad. Oh, here's a question for all of you that I'm just going to read off of r/preppers. How do you prep with less than stellar eyesight? As the title implies, for those of you who wear glasses/contacts, how do you prepare for the scenario that you might break, lose, or run out of your corrective lenses? How would you deal with that? I'm thinking just like keep all your older pairs of glasses, even if your prescription has changed, so that even if you lose or break all of your new ones, you'll still have a couple lying around that will at least let you go about your day and survive anything that happens. You know, like you get in a car crash, you get lost in the woods, just keep an extra pair or two with you. In your car or on the plane or what have you. Let me know what you guys think you should do to prepare for situations that might arise with glasses and not having them in particular. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and leave us off. I think this has been the end of episode 4. Hope you guys have enjoyed as much as I have. It's just kind of sitting around. I'm on the second to highest difficulty, I think, if I remember correctly. I'll check after this. I've also forgotten to show the mods list, but I'll just make sure to do that at the beginning of the next episode. It's not a great many mods, it's just a couple. You know, like quality of life mods. Anyhow, I'll love to see you in the next one. Peace.